Hello! Welcome to the Wizards of the Driftless online battle simulator. Today I will be showing you how to walk through the basics of opening a room and running an encounter with players. First things first, you need to log in with your Google account, and once you do, you'll be brought to this screen, at which point you're going to go to our nav bar top left corner and click on the Rooms tab. And I will note now, before you can start a room, you do need to have one character created. So you'll have to you can either go to the Characters tab before you start the room and create all the characters you want beforehand, or before you enter the room, you will be asked to add any characters that you want if you have not made one previously. First things first, though, once we want to build our room, we need to press the Create a Room button. Top of this screen, green bar. We're going to click on that, and it'll bring us to the room creation screen. This is a similar screen as to what you'll see once you're actually in the encounter. It'll show you what the map image you're going to be using will look like, and also on the left it'll show you where the drop downs and the initiative list will be. And once you come over here, you'll see where you can actually enter in the information for the room. So you might want to give it a name so that you remember what the name of the encounter was, or any details you want about the encounter. And in the notes, you can also add any information you want to remember. So the number of enemies, 6 enemies, CR, 2 fight. Just something to remember what you're going to be doing in that specific fight for later on. And you can use our generic map image, which comes with every room, or you can provide your own, and this image needs to be from any image hosting site such as Imgur or Reddit. So any active link you provide, where that is an extension of .jpg or .png, any standard image file that is available online will work. So what we're going to do quickly is show you how adding a different picture might look. So I have these previously used images, and I clicked on that one, and after I entered it, it'll show you what that looks like. Sometimes the image needs a little bit of stretching, and then we'll handle any of that. If it looks like it's uploading funny, don't worry, it will get fixed once you get to the play screen. So now after you add everything you want, you press Add Room. And here you are. You can see some of the encounters that I've started creating. And if I wanted to get rid of any of them, like this one's sort of an extra one, so I'll just hit Delete. And it lets you know that you're going to be eliminating all the information associated with it. You're going to press OK as long as you're OK with that, and it will slowly but surely update the screen so that you have all the things that you want. And once you want to start an encounter, you click on the map that you want to have the encounter on, and here you can make more changes if you want to beforehand and press Save Changes before you start the battle. But if you're ready to go, just go ahead and press Open Room. Once you're in the room, you'll notice that this is very similar to the editing screen, as I mentioned. And over here you can see a list of all the characters that you've created previously, and you can add them to the encounter doing this. And once you're here, you can also, as a DM, add NPCs so that the characters have someone to fight. Right now they're just generic strings. We're still in development on that feature, but at least you'll have those guys in the list so you can keep track of who's going when and who is still in the battle. Now at this point, you can also, before the battle starts, you can provide this code at the top of the screen to your players that you want to join, and they can, from the home screen, enter this code in either the spectate form or the play form. And let me show you what that looks like. If I copy this in, I go back to home, I can type that code in here, copy and paste it, and if I want to do the play, it'll bring me to this very same screen. And since I'm the owner of the screen, it will still provide me all the tools that I need as a DM to run the encounter. But your players will see a slightly different screen that I'll show you in a later video. Anyway, this is what it looks like once you're starting the DM, and you can press Start Battle to begin the encounter. And you can sort of control whose turn it is by hitting the End Turn button. This button is available to you no matter if it's your player or not, only if you're the DM. But if you're the player, it's a slightly different story. And you can control whose turn it is. You can also delete people from the initiative list if they get eliminated, and so on and so forth, and keep going, and throughout the encounter. And from here, you can now press End Battle if the encounter is over. At that point, if everything is done, if you are done using this specific encounter, this map, and this information, you can press End Session. And what this will do is notify you that you're about to clear out all the chat data and all the initiative list, but you will be saving the map as well as the character icon locations for later. And now, if you want to get done, if you're ready to go, you just press OK. And what this will do is bring you back to the home screen and kick out all players who are inside of this encounter. Sometimes it takes a moment, just because my computer is slow.